We're gonna cook a whole fish in salt. It's a bonkers, old school method. You can do it at home, and also great to cook for a lot of people. Let's do it.
This dish is a showstopper. Your friends and family are gonna love these fresh and bright flavors. A 5-kilo Whopper like this will feed about 20 people.
I've bought a whole load of rock salt. Get yourself like 4 or 5 kilos, or enough to cover up the fish you're gonna cook. So, first up, a little water. So just a couple of eggs, just cracked in like that. Just scrunch it up. Just a little egg is gonna allow the salt to kind of really go firm, like a shell.
The salt will completely encase the fish, sealing all the juices inside.
Let's talk about our fish. I'm gonna cook a nice big one, a salmon. Just look at that. The gills are super red. The eyes, look at those, you know it's fresh. Leave the scales on for cooking in salt, always. I've had it gutted. We do not want the salt to go into this cavity. So we're gonna take any fresh herb we can get our hands on. So I've got fennel here, just rip it up. I've got some marjoram, some parsley, some chives, then grab some lemon. That's just gonna create a little humidity in the air. It's that simple. Get yourself a nice big tray, create a little base for the fish to go in. This is a big old boy, so I'm gonna go at an angle, corner to corner. Then simply go over the top with the salt. You want about 2 centimeters of salt under the fish and over and around the fish, because when you kind of heat up that salt, it's just gonna bake hard. It kind of creates like a kind of cocoon, a cave. And then you take it out of the oven, it still carries on cooking in the salt, because this is an oven. This will be an oven. So when you look inside that, you're gonna have the most silky, melt in your mouth, juicy fish ever. And you're gonna think I'm mad, but when you see what it looks like when it's cooked, everything's gonna change. Let's whack it in the oven, 40 minutes, and we'll have a look. Bye-bye, fish.
While that cooks at 200 degrees Celsius, I'm gonna make the ultimate accompaniment.
Let's make proper mayonnaise. I'm gonna go in with 1 egg yolk. We're gonna start whisking this up. I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of mustard. You wanna add about half a pint of oil. If you add it too quick, it will split, trust me.
After the mild oil, start to add some good punchy extra virgin olive oil to perk it up. And whatever you do, keep whisking.
But when you start doing this, you will go through the threshold of pain, and you can hold it differently and go for more of a shoulder whisk, right? And you'll get knackered again, and then you go for more, a little wrist action. Shoulder, wrist.
Now squeeze in some lemon juice, add a splash of good quality vinegar, and then season to taste. But there's a secret bit. I've got a little trick to make this mayo stand out from the crowd.
Basil. What I want to do is get the essence of basil, okay? So I'm just going to rip it up, a good pinch of salt, and bash it up. I'll put a little bit of oil in there, and then I need to sieve all those bits out, squeeze all the goodness out of it. Normally I'm a bit lazy. Bash it up, smash it up, big flavour, get it in. Ooh, I don't mind all that. Ooh, pork chop. But we ain't in that place today. I just did an impression of myself, and it was bang on. Okay, back to this mayonnaise, and look at the change of colour.
Homemade basil mayo, nice. Now back to the fish. It's had 40 minutes, so test it with a knife.
Hold it up to your lip. If it's kind of warm, and I mean sort of like cup of tea out for 10 minutes, sort of warm, beautiful. You don't want it hot, because that means you've overcooked it.
Then leave the fish to continue gently cooking in its own salt cave for another 30 minutes. Time for a killer salsa.
You've guessed it, I know, chili.
The punchy kick of the chili will work beautifully with the fresh mint.
Kind of almost equal quantities, yin and yang.
Hit it with vinegar and olive oil and season.
Have a little taste. Woohoo! Yeah!
Now, when it comes to serving up, this meal really makes an entrance.
What's for dinner? Fish and salt? Sorry, what? Yeah, fish and salt. And you just go, and everyone's like, what's going on? And then you start dismantling this cocoon, and everyone's freaked out. And then you start peeling back the skin, and everyone's like, ah! And then you just start portioning up, and everyone's like, ooh. Anyway, moving on. The herbs here have stopped any salt getting inside, and then just peel that skin back. Absolutely amazing. And just look at that.
By cooking it in the salt, all the moisture has been sealed inside. It really is the juiciest fish you'll ever have.
Absolutely gorgeous. Basil mayo, taking it to the next level. And then our chili oil. Every party's got to have someone that's a little bit uncouth. Do you know what I mean? A few dirty jokes. And this is our friend here. You don't want him everywhere, but just on a little corner of the table next to your mother-in-law is good. And that, my friends, is fish cooked in salt with a badass ninja mayo.